Now, guys, this is going to be my take on why society hates single men. And you know, most of you watching this video are not really a part of society, but most of you anyways. But when we talk about society, we talk about the average general people out there. And the reason why society hates it, the reason you come in contact with people and you're getting mean looking faces, bro, you're looking into the faces of some of these chicks and they're mad, bruh. They're pissed. They are pissed off at you and you can see it. You can feel it. They are pissed. And it's because you're focused. You're not easily manipulated. You are very much so in your lane. They don't want you there. They don't want you to think for yourself. They don't want you to be powerful. This modern day world does not want you to be powerful at all. They don't want men in their power. They want men to be stupid, bend over backwards for manipulative women, serve them, possibly get dumped, possibly get divorced, possibly lose half your shit to end up in a bad position. They don't want you having the pick of the litter. They don't want you winning. A lot of people get pissed off whenever you make the right decisions for yourself and you're not easily strayed some way that's going to negatively impact your life. When you are on your shit and you can't be moved off center, you're going to be hated. You're going to be hated. They especially hate single men who are successful. We are demonized. We are literally demonized because we can't be manipulated. We can't be we don't get taken advantage of. And guess what? 99.9% of single men who are successful today have got absolutely screwed in the past. Wasted time, wasted memories with the wrong people, and we get demonized for now. A light bulb goes off in our heads, and all of a sudden we do the right things, and we get demonized. We are just picked apart from pillar to post, regardless of anything. We're pretty much screwed. But actually not, because who cares if we're pissing them all off? They can't do nothing about it. Society can't do nothing about us going our own way, doing what we want to do on our time, all the time. It is our way or the highway. That's the way it is. We don't negotiate with terrorists over here. We know what is up. You guys ever on a work site? Were you guys ever on a work site before? And let's say you're working with a fella, and some woman comes up, starts talking, and starts trying to get involved. She just don't fit in. The men are at work. The women come up, try to get the attention of the men to distract them from building and all this other stuff, playing mindless games. And it goes to show who's in the forefront, because us men, when we see these things, we see that there's levels to this that they are just not on. They don't understand. They don't understand. So the worst mistake you will ever make as a man is to just listen to a woman. And Like, you can listen, you can hear what she's saying, like, you can hear it. But you don't have to take any action and do what they want you to do and all this other kind of stuff. You do what you want to do. Because guess what? When you don't, you get screwed. And even when you do the right things, you're going to get shamed. You're going to get demonized. A lot of people's going to hate you because of it, because you are powerful. You can't be stopped. You are focused. A woman's best bet is to submit to a man like that, play her role, and leave it at that, because we are being traditional men. The world hates traditional men. Even these other beta male cucks out here, they hate us too. We come around and we make them feel insecure. We make them feel inadequate. They get pissed off at us because we're focused. We're doing what's right all the time. And they're just in a fantasy themselves, and they put women on a pedestal, and they just text them a certain way and all this stuff. Guess what, brother? I've been there myself. I put women on a pedestal myself when I was a young kid. Guess what happened? Nothing good. Nothing fucking good, pal. The thing is, how many times is it going to take for you to get smacked upside your head to wake up? I don't care how hot she is. I don't care how bad she is. They're all the same. They all do similar things. I would argue the hotter they are, the more dangerous they are. Those are the ones that got me. It was the only ones that could ever get me. And now, I don't fall victim to it. Too ahead of the game. Too smart for this shit. And because we don't allow ourselves to get manipulated, our time wasted, our finances drained, becoming worse versions of ourselves, because we don't let that take place, we get demonized. So be it. Demonize me. Do whatever you want, because it's my way or the highway. If every man thought this way and moved the exact same way I moved, the world would switch up in a 12-hour period. In a flick. The whole world would change. The truth is, there's not that many people who is awake to this degree, to this extent. All women would cater so fast. So fast. Even the women that make their own money and go on saying they don't need men and all this stuff, guess what they're doing? Talking to men all the time. They're putting up a front. They act like that. They're always in contact with some sort of male for his time, his attention, his energy that they can't create within themselves or feel within themselves. That's what they're doing. We're just saying it like it is. We are the builders here. We are the ones that create life here. We are the ones that build homes here. We are the ones that do everything here. On this camera, built by a man. Everything. But we get shit on. We get disrespected. We get demonized. The whole fucking world runs because of men. But we get shit on. I'm sick and tired of it. Where's the respect around here? Because there's none. And guess what? People like me will continue to get demonized because of this video. It's not going to change. It's not going to change the fucking world. I see this shit happening all the time in plain sight. I see certain men in relationships and it looks absolutely atrocious. Like, I see things like instantly that they don't even see ever. That's bad. That is a male with a lack of experience that he probably didn't get that I got when I was a kid. This is what it comes down to. I am far past my years. I'm like a 40, 50-year-old man at this point in like a young person's body, still young. Because of how much experience I had young. I'm ahead of the curve, ahead of the game. This shit ain't no joke. It is what it is. And I don't hate nobody of anything. This stuff just is what it is. I really don't give a flying fuck. I'm just going to do me. Demonize me. Say whatever you want about me. I'm just going to keep doing me. I don't hate you. I don't hate nobody. Keep doing what you do. I understand why women do what they do. Keep doing what you do. You're just not going to do it to me. Because I'm going to do what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. You have nothing over me. You have no influence over me. You have no power over me. Come on a working site and see how stunned you are when Mina Bro is building a home. And you come on the work site like a fucking duck out of water. You are a rookie. What can you really do? I'm not listening to you. All right? I'm not listening to you. That ain't how this goes. But these pretty women today, they want to manipulate you with their looks, with their deceivedness. They want to deceive you. I fell for this shit before. I fell for the pretty blonde before. There ain't a woman alive. You could be the second coming of Megan Fox in her prime. It ain't gonna make a difference. Because I am still going to be me. Women love this, but also hate this. And society as a whole pretty much just hates this. Pretty much. And I don't give a fuck. Because I enjoy myself. I enjoy my time. I enjoy my life. There's no better feeling in the world than getting results. There's no better feeling in the world than climbing the ladder. You know what sucks? Wasting your time on fairy tale bullshit. It never mattered. It meant nothing. None of it ever fucking mattered. All that time down the drain. Imagine spending all your time building homes, and not one passed. You just built it wrong. That is atrocious. There are carpenters that make one mistake and they're flying off the handlebars because they had to take 2 full days of work to fix a mistake. They built the front of the door, about 6 inches to one side. That wasn't supposed to be this way. It was supposed to be 6 inches more this way. Instead of this way, it was supposed to be 6 inches more this way. They fucked it up. I've seen this stuff happen. They're flying off the handlebars. Imagine like 4 years wasted. But nobody cares about us getting screwed over. Oh, just get over it. Oh, just this. Oh, just that. No one cares. No one cares when we get screwed. But they care so much when we do what's best for us. We're not even screwing over nobody. People will get rewarded for screwing us over. We could stay in our lane, screw over nobody, do what we're supposed to do, and we still get shit on. This is how bad it is for us. This is the reality of it, but it's honestly not something I put a lot of time in to think about because I'm just so focused on what I'm doing every day. But this is what it is. There's no other ways around it. And the whole point of this is to just realize why we move the way we move. Like, to make you really think. Like, imagine if you were us. Can you fucking blame us? I don't blame you. I don't blame any women for doing what they do. I really don't. You should see it from our perspective, which a lot of you never ever even do. You should see it from our perspective and try to understand it rather than just shit on us. Demonize us. You can literally do people wrong and I still understand why you do what you do. And I'm not even going to demonize you. Because you're just a woman. You just do what you do. It's all good. But you're not going to do it to me. And I'm not even demonizing you, but you demonize me for doing what I want to do with hurting or affecting nobody else. It's crazy. It's insane. It is absolutely insane how hard we are shit on, how disrespected we are, gaslit 24/7, put out to be these bad people. They don't want us to live a good life. But we can live a good life if we're smart. We have to be smart though. If you're not smart, you're not going to live a good life as a man. It's going to be an absolute hellhole. It's going to be hell on earth. But you can create a wonderful life for yourself if you're just smart. There's certain girls in the past I did not want to commit to. If I did, there is a 0% chance I am at where I'm at today. And who knows the hell that would have went on. And even before this, a lot of hell went on. A lot of chaotic stuff went on. Because we weren't aware. We were a kid at one point. I was a kid at one point. Things happened. And it woke us up. That's what everybody needs. As long as you know the truth, that's all that matters. When you don't know the truth, when you're young, when you're naive, she's going to be a rough go until you wake up. I have friends that are young right now, 20, 21, 22. They're getting taste right now of this kind of stuff. One of my friends recently, 21 years old, in university, was dating this girl for 10 weeks straight. They went on about 8 dates. They slept together. They done stuff together, all this stuff. Guess what? It was heading somewhere. They talked about it, and all of a sudden, dropped. No explanation to this guy. She just ghosted him, vanished into thin air. Now she's back with her ex. This is what I'm talking about. This is the shit I'm talking about. It's basically a woman's world, and we are just living in it. So what do? We have to adapt. Things really are this way. And we're still not going to point fingers at women and demonize them. We're just not. Who cares? This is what they do. This is what it is. Very best. As long as you have the knowing and the understanding, you can't be affected. If you're living your life, if you're eating, breathing, sleeping your own life, you're good. You can only get screwed if you screw your own self over by making dumb decisions. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. So, the best way to do it, the man dance, is to not dance at all. And you can have your pick of the litter. You can do whatever you want. You can have it your way. You can date a girl on your terms, but it's on your terms. You can reject her. You can date her on your terms. So if something even happens, my life is still here. My life still goes on perfectly fine. I'm not falling into your way of what you want and how you think things should be. That ain't how this is going around here. I'm doing it my way. If you don't like it, then you can leave. Are you going to let a woman come around you when you're building a house with one of your bros? You guys are building a fucking house from scratch. Are you going to let some crazy woman come around the corner and start trying to tell you what to do and how to build it when she don't know what she's talking about? She comes around, she's just being annoying, she's just trying to get you guys distracted. And I say this because this shit literally happened before. last summer, and I'm using that as an example, but it's great. Because it is what it is. That's not your place. It's not your place as a woman to butt in, to think you have to say what you think when, no, you don't know what you're saying. That's why it's best for women just to be seen and not to be heard. You know the saying. But women today in society don't know their place. They're trying to butt in front of us. They're trying to be us. In fact, they're trying to be ahead of us. So what the is even going on? This is why we don't listen. We don't negotiate with terrorists. We don't do it. We're going to keep living our life in a proper way. Their downfall is coming. If they want to keep being delusional and think they're doing things right, their downfall is absolutely coming. And they're going to be crying and shedding tears. And I can't help it. You should have knew what you were doing. You should have knew your role. But you're so far from it now, it's done. We are done here. We are nothing more than disrespected today. Like, bro, it's the same thing if we were to just come into a woman's world. Like, I'm going to walk into a house with 2, 3, 4, 5 women. They're doing their makeup and I come in, start telling them how to do their makeup, what to wear, how to wear it, and all this stuff. I know nothing about makeup. It's no different. But women today are always trying to butt in front, trying to tell us just do. No. I'm telling you, bro. And we are demonized. If we make them feel bad, like they could make me feel bad for me trying to tell them what to wear. If they're like, shut the fuck up, Joel, you don't know what you're talking about. That'd be like me getting all offended. Like, what the is even going on, man? What is even going on? But if we tell, lady, just go in the house. We are busy here. Me and a guy that was building a house last year, bro, we had to tell the other guy that owned it to get his girl in the house away from us. We had to tell him that to get, and he did. But it's like, she just wouldn't shut up. Keep coming outside, keep talking. We're trying to do something. But we can't even think. When someone comes around the corner and just keeps talking, it's just like, oh my God. Know your place. I know my place. You know your place as well. And that's all it comes down to. So, like I said, man, single men are hated today. Especially if you're successful. Especially. Because you have the type of life where you could really do a lot for a woman. But you choose not to because of the way the world is today. It's going to take something, the second coming of Jesus Christ, for me to even budge. Legit. Like, weigh out your pros and cons. Is my life better the way it is, or is it better with this problem coming in? Because most shit is a problem. There's not many things. There's not even many friends. There's not many nothing that can come into my existence to make my life better than it already is. And that's the facts. We got Looney Tunes out here, bro. The transgenders, the crazy women, pathetic looking friends out there. Don't got your shit together. You're a hater. You're a backstabber. And when we work on ourselves, we stay single, we stay strict, we stay solid, we get demonized by all these pansies. Keep doing it. I'm not the bad guy. Maybe it's y'all. Little pansy asses. I hope you guys like this video, comment, subscribe. Holler back at your boy.